Good afternoon, good evening, and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a new day of Major League Actions. My name, Agent A. We are live here with a National League duel for MLA Season 2, Week 7 action. The New Orleans Dodgers here in Coors Field to take on the Colorado Rockies, and on the mound is the big lefty, CC Sabathia, with the fastball, slider, changeup, curve, and cutter. Let's see how he'll fare against these Dodgers batters, as leading off in the lineup today is Jaden for the ladies in blue. And Jaden, he's gonna take the pitch right on out. They fly to right field, one away. And we'll see the starting lineup quickly for the New Orleans Dodgers. You've seen it here. Robles getting ready to swing the bat. She's at first today. At center field, it's Ash, shortstop Hollywood, J.J. Wade, Kaleidos Stars, Nagato, Michael Stevens, and Franco Nicholas. And here's the first baseman up to bat herself. One away, one pitch, one out. Good clip, of course. And this time, Dodgers going to be a bit more patient with the bat. Take strike one. The 0-1 on the way. Rockies and Dodgers both have the same record, 3-3 in the National League. Coming down this stretch of things, wins are crucial for both sides. Nobody wants to be in a potential wild card game or to, barely just miss out on the playoffs. So it is a win now mode as Robles down 2 strikes in the count. The pitch, 1-2. Sabathia trying to put this one away. Going back inside. The 1-2. A slider that nearly hit Robles, but not going to be. Robles in the pitch. Again, curveball, 3-2. Ash is on deck. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Sabathia, going to give up the first walk of the day, and does. Fastball outside, missing. Dodgers get a runner on, and here is Ash up to bat. 1 out here in the top of the first. The runner goes, swung on. That is driven foul. 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. Pitch on the way. It's low. Few strikes to Ash. Throw to first is not in time. Ample time for Robles. Here comes the 0-2. Fastball sits. Dodgers doing a good job at trying to work these counts when they're down. Making Sabathia throw. Swung on, fouled away on the curveball, 1-2. The 1-2, and it's a fastball striking Ash out. 2 away. It's the first strikeout of the day for Sabathia. And up to the plate, the captain, Hollywood. Pitch. Missed the game this season from injury. And I don't know if that, kind of affected them or not, but they're, still trying to get her mojo, her hot bat going. As that's 2 balls and no strikes to Hollywood. J.J. Wade on deck. The 2-0. Swung on, that's a grounder. Snagged by Plouffe. Throw to first in time. The side is retired. We're going to the bottom of the first. Plouffe, Trout, and Scammy up for the Rockies. On the mound is the aforementioned Jaden, and he is on the mound with a fastball, changeup, curve, splitter, and fastball. You also remind folks and mention that here now, getting ready, the Rockies lineup this season, 0-1, has been very consistent I believe maybe the most consistent lineup in the entirety of the MLA in terms of, repetitiveness. A lot of MLA lineups change up, but not the Rockies. As Plouffe sends one to center field, it's a base hit, and she gets on to first with a single. I'd say the Dodgers would be right behind them, but yeah, the Rockies and their lineup continue to be, as I mentioned, consistent. And here now it's Mike Trout up to bat with one runner on, swung on, fouled away, 0-1. No balls, one strike. Runner on first already for Jaden. Could get troublesome. Swung on, shoot out to left field. There it goes. Now you see it, now you don't. Rockies lead by 2 runs off of the 2-run shot from Mike Trout. What a homer. 2-0 ball game. Trout loud in the bottom of the first to left field, and man, oh man, this park continues to be the gift that keeps on giving. It's a home run derby whenever someone's in this park. Scammy is up to bat, hitting third. Takes it 0-1. No balls, one strike to pitch. 0-2. Already getting up the homer and the base hit. Jaden really needs to batten down the hatches. It's 1-2 now. Could be with a potential punch out, but needs to play it smart. 1-2 on the way. Swung on and grounded foul. The 1-2. And that's the third strike. It was low. It's the first strikeout for the New Orleans side of things. Again, that low strike, I'm not sure if that was exactly in it or not, but I am not the umpire. And now on to Jason Yayo, swinging and fouls one away, 0-1. Yayo, formerly playing for the Boston Red Sox, being a Colorado Rocky, and planning to re-up his deal. Does like it in the Rocky Mountains with his crew. And swung on, ground ball, chopper, foul, 0-2. Jaden, the 0-2 pitch, they send one on the way, swung on and fouled, 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. And fouled away. No balls, 2 strikes. High, and a fastball sits Yayo down. A second strikeout, back-to-back strikeouts for New Orleans. And now it's Carpenter, Sabrina Carpenter up to bat. That's the first pitch to her. And looks like that low part of the zone can be a strike today, who knows. But Jaden is getting the favor of these outside strikes that under some other eyes would be balls behind the dish. But it's 1-1 now. Swung on by Carpenter. She's down in the count, 1-2. Jaden trying to minimize the damage. And she goes 2-2. And she works this count back up. Now it's 3 balls and 2 strikes with the Diamond Taker on deck. The 3-2 payoff. Swung on. That's a ground ball snag. Throw to first in time. This side retired. Not before Mike Trout and Plouffe can round those bases off of a 2-run shot. Goodbye, ball.
Leading off for Los Angeles, second baseman, number 7.
J.J. Wade stepping up to second baseman for the Dodgers. Sometimes can play short, mostly second though, ever since coming here, and sends a pop-up right into the glove of Scammy for the first out. But to aforemention and say that Wade was traded here from the New York Yankees, was once on that side of things for Angela, and since enjoyed his stay. One out here in the top of the second, and Collided Stars swings one loud and fouled away 0-1. The 0-1. Ground ball. This one thrown to first in time. 2 away. It's that right there. And Nagato is up to bat. 2 outs for the Dodgers. Rockies moving along through this inning quietly. It's the strike from Sabathia. The 0-1. Swung on, fouled away 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. The 0-2 on the way. 1-2. One balls, 2 strikes. Sabathia, the pitch. Swung high, trailing in, fouled. The 1-2, here it comes. Swung on from Nagato, driven out to right center. There it goes, left center. It's out of here. 495 and gone. The Dodgers are on the board. And what could have been a punch out becomes a solo shot. New Orleans in need of offense, and who better to do it than the guy that's hit a grand slam for them, a walk-off grand slam at that. That one was straight to center, going to the left center side, and goodbye ball. Up to bat, it's Michael Stevens at the 8th spot. Third base today. The pitch. Slider slides maybe just a bit too much. It's 1-0. 1-0 pitch. Swung, grounded, foul, 1-1. Pitch is on the way. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2 incoming. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The Rockies unable to put away the Dodgers with 2 strikes again. 2 away. Can Sabathia get the swing and miss? He gets a swing on Stevens, fouls it off. Looks like the Dodgers are just nibbling around the plate just a bit too much. They needed to get the punch out. 2-2. As aforementioned, nibbling around the plate, and that is going to probably give them a base runner if they can't get this strike here. The 3-2 pitch on the way to Stevens. Swung on and fouled. 3-2. Three balls, 2 strikes. The 3-2. Fouled into the backstop. Another 3-2 pitch on the way. On the way on the left side. Ground ball, and the side is retired. The Rockies give up 1 on the solo shot to Nagato, but more baseball as we go to the bottom of the second here in Coors Field. Let's check the full starting lineup for this team, by the way. Plouffe is out at shortstop. Center field is Mike Trout. At first base, it's Scamby, Jason Yayo, the DH, Sabrina Carpenter at third base. Left fielder, the Diamond Takers, switch hitting, Desi, Milk, and the Car Lover. Round out the lineup for the Rocks.
Number 25.
Swung on and fouled from Taker 0-1. Bottom of the second. And a 12-6 curve gets Jaden ahead in this count. He's up 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, the 0-2. Swung on by the Diamond Taker. Driven deep out to center field. There it goes. Now you see it. Now you don't. The Diamond Taker with the solo shot, and the Rockies extend the lead. That one to straightaway center. An emphatic blast here in Coors. The Diamond Taker simply knew it on one long trailing home run. No turning that ball. My almighty. No outs in the bottom of the second. Here's Desi, swung, ground ball, fouled, 0-1. Desi recently became the first MLA free player to re-up his deal, signing a 3-season extension with the Rockies. We're taken through MLA Season 5. And the pitch now, that's a shot, ground ball to Hollywood, throw to first, and good, 1 away.
Batting 8.
Oak is up to bat.
Number
1 away here in the bottom of the second. Second basewoman turns on a fastball, 0-1.
No ball, 1 strike.
No balls, 1 strike to pitch. Swung on, that's a ground ball over to the second baseman, throw to first, and in time, 2 away. Carl over to the plate. Bottom of the second. High fastball is in, 1-0. Jaden was getting those calls earlier, so not anymore, though. And the call over to right field, under the glove of Nagato. Side retired, but the Rockies get a solo shot from the Diamond Taker far to center field. They lead 3-1 going into the third inning. Top of the third begins with Franco Nicholas up to bat. There's an on deck circle when Michael Stevens grinded out a hell of an at bat against Sabathia, but could not get the better of it. Grounds it foul, 0-1. The lineup getting ready to turn over. You know, the Dodgers are seeking some good offense. Swung on, that's out into center field. No snag by Plouffe. Throw to first. In time, 1 away. Robbing the single, robbing the base hit. She, with a highlight defensive play, gets the first out of the third. Now it's the pitcher versus pitcher matchup. Sabathia versus Jaden. Yet again. Last time round, she flew out to right field. 1 ball, no strikes. Pitch. 1-0, and out to right field he goes, and a base hit. Jaden gets on to first. The Dodgers have a run. Pitch. And here Robles, that's fouled away, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike, 1 runner on first. Runner goes on a second. Robles is in. Jaden is in safely, and he steals second. No outs here with Robles down 0-2 in the count to Sabathia. The pitch, swung on, fouled away. Dodgers trying to push some offense, push those runs across. Loses the ball, stays at third, at second is Jaden. Runner on first, on second with a runner in scoring position. 1 away, the pitch. Swing and a miss, way too late was Robles. That's the second out of the inning and second strikeout for Sabathia on the day. Here comes Ash. Ash show for 1. Goes 0-1 in the count to the strike. The outside. The 0-1. And a fastball nearly right down the heart of the plate. Ash doesn't swing at it. No balls. 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
Into the dirt. Harlover stays ahead of it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2 on the way. Swung on, ground ball, and the side is retired. Shot over to first, and Ash unable to do anything with that. As the Rockies come back up to bat, Plouffe, she made a hell of a defensive play earlier in the third, and now gets to translate it over to offense maybe. Swung on right to center field. It's another single. She is 2 for 2 today. Right on the fastball, and Mike Trout back up to bat. Earlier, he hit one out of the park. Let's see what this one has. Pitch. 0-1. It crosses the plate. Scooter and Nick Kang in the bullpen for the New Orleans side. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. No balls, 2 strikes. Trout down in the count to Jaden. The 0-2. Sits on a fastball in. 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Becomes 2-2 on the changeup. Bottom of the third with no outs. Here's Jaden. The pitch. Swing and a miss. 1 away here in the bottom of the third. And up on to bat is Scammy. Go to first, not in time. Plouffe. Runner on. 1 away. Scammy. Looked like he wanted to take that 1 yard, but he doesn't swing. It's 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Jaden, he delivers. Right out to center field. And right by the second baseman. It's a base hit. Running to third. And runners on first and third for the Rockies. While Jason Yayo comes up to bat. And the Dodgers finally give Jaden the whistle. Up and into the game is Nick Kang. Fastball, the cutter, Vulcan change, and sweeper. Stuff to look out for, as up to bat is Yayo. Still has yet to get on the board today. The pitch. Swung on and fouled. 0-1. Had a strikeout looking in his first at bat. The 0-1 becomes 1-1 on the ball. Doesn't see the paint. He'll be tightening up the strike zone. And fouled away. 1-1. One ball, 1 strike. The pitch. High fastball. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The 2-2. Swung and fouled. A Vulcan change. Nick Kang trying to get 2 outs to end the third inning. And gets one of them via strikeout. Yayo down on strikes. It's Kang's first of the day. And up to bat next is Carpenter, still with 2 runners on first and third. 2 away in the bottom of the third for the Colorado Rockies at home. That one's in the dirt. Keeping the runner at bay. 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Swing, check swing. No. 1-1. The 1-1 becomes 2 balls and 1 strike. Runner on first and third, 2 away. Swung on, that's high and fouled. It'll be 2 strikes in the count now with 2 balls. A lot of 2s. Let's see what Carpenter can do. Swung on, out to right center, right field. There it goes. It's a 3-run shot for the Rockies. Go ahead and rock the party. As now you see it, now you don't. Carpenter to right field, and the Rockies with a 6-1 lead. She absolutely blasted that one, no doubt, and high away, 444 into the bullpen. Now it's Diamond Taker up to bat. He's already homer today. The pitch, 0-1. Is anyone that can do it? This ballpark can favor it. 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. The 0-2 on the way. Swing and a miss. Taker maybe was going for broke on that one, but he's down on strikes as Sabrina Carpenter absolutely makes Colorado rise on that one. A 3-run shot, and the game is... the Dodgers got to climb. The Dodgers have to make do with what they have been given. It's 6-1 to start the 4th. Sabathia throws some good heat for the first strike. The 0-1 comes 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike. Ball.
And 2-1. Two balls, 2 strikes. On the way in the top of the 4th. Swung, and that is shot to Plouffe. Go to first in time. 1 away. JJ Wade up to bat. On the way, the pitch. Swung on! Hanging curveball, and Wade got all of it. It's to right. It's to left center. Gone. Out of here. And the Rockies give up another home run. This one to Wade. Feels good about himself. Maybe that is the ignition they need to start this climb back. With 1 away, here comes Collided Stars. The pitch.
1 ball.
1-0. Here now. Pitch. Strike 1 there, 0-1. Pitch on the way. 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike to the New Orleans Dodgers. Just got a home run. And trying for more, maybe, of course, missing that slider. 2-2. Popped right up and into the glove of Plouffe for this second out. Nagato up to bat. He's already homer today with 2 away in the top of the 4th. Getting that one 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. The pitch.
That's a ball.
Missed slider, 1-1. One low, and I guess again they really tightened up the zone because Jaden was getting those to start the game off, but hasn't been giving pitchers much of the low and outside borderline calls since the first. It's 2-2 now. Two balls, 2 strikes. Rockies lead. And misses it. It's 3-2 now. A lot of fight back from the Dodgers in these counts. And another 3-2 exchange. The pitch. Swung on and miss. A strikeout. Sabathia gets the better of Nagato that time. Now before J.J. Wade can't go yard. Carrying one far. Deep. Back. See ya. Up to bat is Desi to start it off in the bottom of the fourth. 0 for 1. Pitch.
Ball one.
Gets in there 1-0.
1-0.
One ball, no strikes.
Huh.
Heart of the plate, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike to pitch. Swung on, fouled away. Cutter. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on, cutter and fouled. The 1-2. Swung high. Fouled away by Desi. And trying to get the punch out. Gets a swing. Grounded. Robles dives. Stops. Kang to first. He's good. And one away for the New Orleans Dodgers on a reel. That wasn't the easiest play, but a good diving stop from Robles to prevent what could have been a single. Milk up to bat.
No.
Kang speeds her up, 1-0. One ball, no strikes, the 1-0.
Hey.
There's 1-1. 1-1 on the way.
Nope.
2 balls, 1 strike. Hitters
Ball,
count
1 strike.
statistically, so to Milk, here's the 2-1.
Ball.
Sweeping curve misses. 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike to pitch. Swung on down the right field line, but it's fouled away. Kang, the pitch. Swing and a miss. Unable to catch up. And down on strikes is Miss Milk. And back up to bat is the car lover. Dodgers trying to make the Rockies go quietly this inning, get the bats back up.
Nope. Ball one.
1-0. Rockies have scored in every inning this way through. Swung on from the car lover, 1-1. They're a few strikes away from ending that little streak. 1-1 pitch. Ground ball again fouled away, 1-2 on the fastball. 1-2 on the way,
2-2.
missing on a sweeping curve. Then skyrocketed up to center field. Back is Ash. She's unable to get it. And the Rockies keep it up. I thought Ash was going to be able to track it down, but she stopped. Now you see it, now you don't. To center field goes the car lover. And the Rockies add another run on. They have scored in every inning this game. Add one on as the captain comes up to bat. The car lover yet again. Far, deep, back, down. And here comes Dave Roberts to give Kang the hook. In come is Scooter to get back out there. Scooter versus Plouffe. 7-2 is the score in the bottom of the fourth. The pitch, 0-1. Mention the importance of these games down the wire, down the stretch. If the Rockies were to win this game, they would tie up the Braves in the record standings at 4-3 apiece. The Dodgers would go to 3-5, and that puts a lot of pressure on the Mets to get a win up against the Mariners in Citi Field to end this week. This is where, I mean, the playoff standings, it begins to become do or die because, man, yeah, a few more losses and you're out that picture. 1-2. That's a ground ball right to the pitcher. Throw to first in time to end the side. Top of the fifth, starting here in Coors. The car lover extends the Rockies' good faith. They're up 7-2 with multiple hits, a run per inning. 2 in the first, 1 in the second, 3 in the third, 1 in the fourth. Good clip from them. As now Michael Stevens is up to bat. Sabathia is still on the mound. The pitch.
No, that's a ball.
That one not good. 1-0. And wow, Jordan Zimmerman and Andy Pettit in the bullpen for these guys. Safe to say this one might be wraps for the Rockies side if it plays right. A good support to have. Michael Stevens, 1-1 now. 1-1 on the way. Swung on out and left foul. 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Here comes the pitch.
That's a ball.
That's a low slider, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Looking for a punch out inside the zone. Swung on. It's a fly to right. Desi under it. And 1 away. Up now next is Franco. Catcher for the Dodgers. And Franco cracks one to left field. There it goes. Now you see it and now you don't. Franco Nicholas smacks one off of the scoreboard. And this game is still not yet over, of course. That is 3 home runs today. Sabathia has given up. Another solo shot for the Dodgers. And yeah, now Sabathia is going to come out of this game. Interestingly so, they're going to go to Zimmerman to try and end this one. Up to bat is Jaden. She is 1 for 2 today. Jaden fouls one off, 0-1. You get the righty out there. After having a lefty hand, switch things up, 1-1. One ball, 1 strike on the way. And Jaden, that one's back. That one's deep. It's left field. It is gone. Another far shot for the Dodgers. And Jaden picking a hell of a time to slowly trot around the bases, but I do think that is their first MLA home run. They are not even running around the bases. He's having fun out there. What in the hell? Guys, cross home plate, please. The Dodgers coming back slowly but surely. Maybe just a bit too much excitement again from Jaden as they round all the 4 plates in there now. They hear Robles. I've never seen someone cross the bases like that in my life. 1-0. 0-1. 1 out. 2 home runs for the Dodgers this inning, and now there goes Robles out into center field. It's a base hit. Ash hitting from the left side now, of course, switch hitting. 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. And that one's a shot. Nice snap from Scammy. Over the Plouffe. Back to Zimmerman. It's a beautiful double play. But 2 home runs for the Rockies, for the Dodgers. Get them to within 3. Here comes Colorado. Still have scored a run every time they've been up to the plate. Let's see if that continues in the bottom of the 5th as the game starts off. My name is Agent A. We are live from Coors Field, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching Actions Entertainment, Major League Actions, Week 7. And 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch from Scooter on the way to Trout. It's low, 2-1.
2-1.
2-1 pitch on the way.
Nope.
Outside, 3-1. balls, 1 strike. Maybe a walk to Trout already. And a swing and a miss. Trout
3-2.
getting out of character on that swing. 3-2, here it comes. Swung on, driven out to left field, and the Rockies have done it again. They continue to add a run on every time they are on offense. It is 8-4 Rockies. Now you see it, now you don't. It's the second home run of the game for Mike Trout. Second time this season he's done this feat of 2 home runs in a single game. Rockies still have no outs. Dodgers need to get it together. Here's the pitch. 0-1.
0-1.
The most consistent corners in the world today. No balls, 1 strike. The pitch swung on and fouled. 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. The 0-2.
No, that's
1-2. And the Dodgers get 1. Here's the 1-2 pitch from Scooter. On the way. They don't get a swing and miss. Slider misses far outside. 2-2. The 2-2. Swung on! Far and away, and the Rockies are going to add more. The left field again. That one leaving the yard. Scammy with a solo shot, and the Rockies add on. This one carried far out of the park, it looked like on StatCast on the replay. Literally just fly. Yeah. No one's getting that. Now Scooter's getting taken out of the game. In comes the lefty, Crimson Cobra.
Now pitching for Los Angeles.
Traded here from the Seattle Mariners earlier this season for Nuke Woman. Here it is, just a shot out, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. The 0-1 on the way. Swung on, Yayo out to left field. There it goes, off the wall and track. Running and checking up to second. Runner on second. The bottom of the 5th. Here now the pitch. 0-1. Interesting strike called there. No balls, 1 strike. The 0-1 popped up high. This one's going to be in the glove of Robles, and it's the first out of the 5th. As this game begins to push out of reach for the Dodgers. 9-4 right now in Colorado. Taker takes a ball, 1-0 from Cobra. Taker went yard earlier today. He's prone to doing it again. The 1-2 on the way. The 1-0 on the way. That swung on. It's a base hit. A run will score. Taker is on the first, pushing for 2, going for second on the 1-0 pitch. Oh, he's going for 3. He's out. Pushing for 3. Taker tried to get a triple, but thrown out by Nagato. He still scores the RBI. It's 2 away here in the bottom of the 5th. That one swung left field, foul. At the slider. The 0-1. Desi to center field. Is it going to drop? It's not. Ashes under the glove. And there, Mike Trout, Scammy, home runs this inning, and the Rockies lead 10-4, as well as an RBI from the Diamond Taker. Here we now go. Hollywood up to bat. The Dodgers have a climb back and a half. Zimmerman right down the middle to the captain 0-1. I have to remind everyone, Hollywood was once the former World Series MVP. Current reigning of that. And the pitch, that one swung, it's out, it's high, and one away. Pitch, swung from J.J. Wade. Is this his second today? It is. And during a blowout game, J.J. Wade gets 2 home runs in 1 game. Congratulations to him for joining this club. And it's another Dodger to do it. and again, I said it in a blowout, but yeah, the score is 10-5, and it doesn't really change much. Here comes Andy Pettit trying to wrap things up. 1 away still, and they have a ways to climb, but they do get a solo shot, and that one a line drive. It's 2 away. Down to the last out. Here's the Dodgers with Nagato up to bat. He hit a homer earlier. 1-0. Trout went 2 in the game. Wade went 2 in the game. A few others as well had some fun in the long ball. That one sent to center field. It's going to push the game continuing on. And here now. Top of the 6th. Here's the pitch. 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch is on the way. Swung, is this it? And it is. The Rockies win the game. They claim the 2nd seed in the National League for now. And it's a much-earned win. The Dodgers moving to 3-5 on the regular season. And again, a tough spot for them. The Mets are in a must-win scenario going into their next game. And again, ladies and gentlemen, what an affair this one was. The Rockies and their long ball got the win on the day. It was beautiful to witness. But you're now seeing the Rockies box score. Only 2 people didn't get a hit, and still everyone really came to play. Taker, Carpenter, Karlover, Scammy, Trout with their home runs. Only 3 strikeouts as a team. That's hard to believe in there. Dodgers struck out 6 times today. Jaden and Kang getting the hook there. HR, Nagato, Wade had 2 in the game. That was fun. And this game was fun. So again, in the National League, the Rockies take the 2nd seed. It's up to the Mets against the Mariners. Let's see what they can do. And we will see you again on MLA Baseball Actions Entertainment. Thank you for watching. See ya.